I just wanna go find you. I go find you. Good afternoon, Atomy family. I am Master of Starlight, Connie John. I am very happy to be here today to share with everyone my past experiences in the footwear export trade, which has been over 30 years. I started as a clerk and worked my way up to a business manager. I enjoyed every stage of my work, and I am a person with a strong sense of purpose, who also yearns for the freedom of working hours. So, under the opportunity I had 20 years ago, I resolutely established a company and started my own business. How is the company's business? It has been operating quite well, right? Moreover, there are opportunities to collaborate with different brand enterprises around the world. And it hasn't been affected by the financial tsunami or financial storm at that time. However, I realized that my own business is not the same. It seems like I can have the final say. Because there are many sudden factors that you cannot control, which can affect the business and carry certain risks. I started looking for other opportunities before the pandemic began. I have tried running a fashion business online, but I found that if I wanted to operate on a larger scale, I would need to invest a lot of money and time, and it would still be a case of hand to mouth. After that, I was thinking of running an alternative traditional business with my friends, but then we encountered the pandemic, so we decided to hold back. At that time, my friend shared the Atomy platform with me, and I was quite worried, wondering if Atomy was just an ordinary marketing network platform. Why is that? I previously joined a direct selling company, but that company kept changing its policies, and on top of that, there was a requirement to make repeat purchases every month. If Atomy is really such a company, then I have no interest at all. I spent some time deeply understanding the products, business model, philosophy, and advantages of Atomy. What are the future prospects of the company? Can Atomy become a business that lasts for 100 years? I found that after delving deeper, Atomy is actually the business opportunity I have been looking for, the best solution that can allow me to enjoy my later years. At this point, you might be wondering why I have so much confidence in Atomy. Isn't it curious? Why do I believe that Atomy is a business worth focusing on in the second half of my life? This is also the topic I want to share with everyone today. Whether Atomy is a company worth developing, and if it is a business that can last for 100 years. I want to ask everyone a question. How long do you think a company generally survives? Is it true? The management thought leader Charles Handy once mentioned that the typical lifespan of businesses in the past was around 40 years. However, due to changes in the technological environment, the lifespan of most businesses has significantly shortened to just 14 years. In other words, it is said that companies today, not to mention under the changes of the times, are able to grow and develop significantly. Not being eliminated by the times is already a very good thing, whether it's our physical business or our online business. Starting in 2018, many people said that business was difficult, and in 2019, it was even harder. However, looking back, it turns out that 2018 and 2019 were actually the easiest times to do business. What about the changes in this era? There are many, And the first change and uncertainty brought to us is technology. In the past, many things had a slow pace, but now everything is much faster. Do you all remember what your living environment was like 14 years ago in 2009? Back then, when we connected with friends, what methods did we use? Generally, it was by phone. Yes, it was usually by phone. As for that time, WhatsApp or WeChat weren't popular yet. So if we wanted to send a message to someone, we could only use text messages on the phone. Wasn't it the case that at that time, the high-speed rail in mainland China wasn't as developed? So, when we traveled to different places in China, we mostly took old-fashioned trains. And when we traveled abroad back then, there weren't so many platforms. To book flights and hotels conveniently, we almost always booked through agents. Additionally, what did we use to communicate with our friends abroad back then? Have you ever used IDD long-distance calls? We all have, right? Or what about now? When we meet our friends from abroad, what can we do? It's really simple. A video call is all we need, isn't it? Even now, we collaborate with partners from all over the world. Whether we are discussing business or something simple, we just hold a video conference online. There is a meeting room where a few people, or even dozens or hundreds of people, can participate in the meeting together. Going traveling? We can just fly whenever we want. It's as simple as booking a flight online, and off we go. So what? The changes in today's era are happening very quickly, and we really don't know what will happen tomorrow or next year. During these 14 years full of changes, consumer habits are also changing. Many new businesses have been established, and many companies are facing numerous challenges. If a company can still achieve good results in a changing environment, it is truly remarkable. Here we have data regarding Atomy from its establishment in 2009 to the present, which is over the past 14 years. Atomy's global revenue has already reached 2.2 trillion Korean won, as everyone can see. And what about it? What has everyone noticed over these 10 to 14 years? The performance has gradually increased every year, and even during the past 3 years of the pandemic, our results have continued to grow steadily. There is a saying, for a business that lasts a year, we rely on luck. For a business that lasts 10 years, we rely on management. For a business that lasts 8 years, we need to rely on focus. So, what should a company that has been in business for 8 years focus on? I think there are 3 points. First, it should concentrate on its products, meaning that the company needs to continuously innovate in the products and technologies it relies on for survival. Oh, it seems that we have a well-known herbal tea brand in mainland China, and I believe everyone has either tried it or at least heard of it. It has a history of 184 years. It started as a small herbal tea shop, opened by the Thai hospital. But because their herbal tea is very delicious, people kept coming and continuously drank herbal tea. Then it transformed into a Chinese medicine manufacturing factory and eventually became a well-known century-old enterprise. In this process, although they previously only had one flavor of herbal tea, now they offer various flavors of fruit tea. This indicates that, despite experiencing changes over time and undergoing many internal reshuffles, they still remain committed to focusing on and innovating their products. Speaking of brands and products, I remember that Chairman Pohanji once said that brands competing with Atomy would only end up crying on the edge of a cliff. Has anyone heard that before? So, why do we feel so confident when we shout about it? It is because our company's strategic approach is the mass premium strategy. Atomy is a company involved in product circulation. So for better and more sustainable development, it must adhere to the essence of product circulation. What does the essence of product circulation mean? It's quite simple. Actually, I want to ask everyone, when you go to the supermarket to buy things, what do you focus on? In fact, you might only focus on 2 points. First, is the product good enough? Meaning, is the quality good? Second, is the price too high? Can we accept it? So everyone believes that they want to buy things that are both cheap and good, right? Therefore, good things are sold cheaply, which is the essence of product circulation. Atomy has always focused on the essence of product circulation. Our quality and price are the core competitive strengths of our identity. Our company firmly believes that as long as we offer products at a more valuable price than others and launch products of better quality, we can definitely achieve victory in this competitive market. Our public boutique means that when our products are at the same price, our quality is higher. Our prices are lower for products of the same quality. Why do Atomy's products have such strong competitiveness? Has anyone heard of the Korean Coma Group? If you have, raise your hand. Wow, it seems like everyone has heard of it. Some new friends might find it unfamiliar. So let me explain briefly. Currently, there are many well-known international brands and luxury brands, and most of their cosmetics are processed using raw materials and processing technology provided by the Korean Coma. The Korean company, Coma, uses the best technology to develop and lead the global beauty market, and it also provides Coma's cosmetics to over 900 companies worldwide. In addition, they have made new breakthroughs in pharmaceuticals and biotechnology, right? A powerful and capable South Korean company like this is our partner, Atomy. Moreover, Atomy is the largest partner of the company, Hwangma. Isn't that impressive? Yes. Not only that, Coma from South Korea and the Institute of Original Power from South Korea have collaborated to establish Coma B&H Company, and many of Atomy's products are processed using the raw materials they provide. It's like Atomy's vitamin C and the rejuvenating products, etc. The Institute of Original Power provides excellent technical support. Coma B&H Company offers their very mature raw material extraction technology along with processing technology, which has a strong background supporting our products. So why has our product become so popular among consumers? In March of this year, someone visited the headquarters in Korea and the Coma factory, and wow, it was really impressive. When I entered, I saw that the entire wall was covered with patents. I think it's really impressive because generally, for an ordinary company, just one patent can establish its brand or sustain a company. Now we have over 16,000 patents, and I believe Coma is truly a leader in this industry. They have excelled in both manufacturing and research and development. We have such excellent partners who provide us with support, and they use the best technology to create our products. So, will our Atomy products not be popular among consumers? No way can we stand out in this highly competitive environment. It can definitely be done to become a century-old enterprise. The first point is that we need to focus on the product. We have already done a lot, and now we need to talk about the second point, which is to focus on being customer-centric. What about service? Now, in business competition, it is not just about continuously providing products ensuring customer and consumer satisfaction is the biggest challenge for enterprises. A well-known think tank in the United States has spent 20 years tracking the world's top 500 companies. In it, they found a common characteristic, which is that they have established a social goal that transcends profit, meaning that these companies do not set profit as their objective. They emphasize that human value is higher than material value, and they do not prioritize profit. So, Atomy is the same. Why do we say that it can also become a century-old enterprise? Speaking of being customer-centric, we at Atomy truly embody this. As Chairman Park has mentioned, people should not be a means, but rather the end. We hope that through the Atomy platform, we can make our lives better. We see the company as a tool to create and realize our own dreams. Atomy's business goal is the success of its customers. When I first heard about it, I wasn't very clear. Because usually companies say, hey, we need to make more money and achieve greater success, right? They talk about creating miracles. So I wonder why our company emphasizes helping customers succeed. When I really started operating and entered the system, I truly understood how hard the company has been working for consumers and customers. It's like this. If the company knows that our production capacity has increased and costs have decreased, a typical boss would be happy, right? Because it means they can make more money, doesn't it? But enduring challenges is also part of it. After knowing that costs have been reduced, they won't just want to make more money. Instead, they want to find ways for consumers to enjoy more and save more money. This is one aspect where Atomy truly succeeds in helping customers. Actually, how is the Atomy business going? Many friends in this industry often ask me and tell me that they think you can't make money with Atomy. Why? Because you spend so much time in meetings, and the money you earn just goes back into attending those meetings. Speaking of this point, I am actually very touched because Atomy is working hard to help consumers understand the company's products and the company itself. We have regular seminars once a month, and as operators, as long as we do our job well, actively participate and bring our partners to join, that's all we need to do. We haven't spent a single penny. Has anyone here paid anything today? Yes, the company is really good to us. Sometimes they even distribute small gifts to us on site, including today. Did everyone get theirs? It's just like last time on Mother's Day. I think it's really thoughtful. Moreover, I feel that there was a statement made by the chairman that really touched me, which is that we should not argue with customers for the sake of the company's interests. Instead, we should strive for the benefit of the customers and the company. Since I started working until I became an entrepreneur, I have never heard of such a concept. I think Atomy is really very honest and kind, and everything that Atomy does in terms of strategies and decisions is aligned with the goals of the consumers. Our second point is to focus on the customer, meaning we are customer-centric. Atomy absolutely agrees that the value of people is greater than the value of things. With cultural support and product support, this company can become an 8-year enterprise, right? Now let's talk about the third point. The third point we need to focus on is being attentive to the present. So, we have some companies, how can they be sensitive to the current marketing market and our market environment? Do they have enough sensitive antennas? Everyone can feel that we are actually in an unprecedented major change in a century, with black swan events emerging one after another, including financial crises, pandemics, and so on. How can we better respond to and adapt to the national conditions of different regions in various countries? Atomy has set a great example in this regard. Atomy follows three major entrepreneurial principles in this rapidly changing era of adaptation. Does everyone know whether it's people or businesses that are indifferent? Survival is our primary goal, and it is also the most important social responsibility of a business. We are in an interdependent relationship with businesses. As long as businesses can survive, we can create many job opportunities, and then we can provide more and better products, serving more consumers. This forms a positive operating system. I got to know Atomy in 2020. After learning that Atomy is an excellent Korean company, I found out that in 2020, Atomy also established a branch in Yantai, Shandong, China. Until this May, I was very happy that we, along with a group of leaders, finally had the opportunity to go directly to the company's headquarters and participate in the local Success Academy, which had over 10,000 attendees. It was truly impressive. Atomy's headquarters in China is located within the industrial park in Yantai, Shandong province, and it is also the first Korean company to settle in the eastern area of the industrial park. It was introduced through investment attraction by the government of Yantai. It is also a key project that is primarily supported by the Yantai city government. When Atomy entered China, it did not aim to make money immediately, but rather to solidly build its factories and headquarters and to establish branches in certain cities. After spending 4 years preparing, everything was ready. On April 1st, 2020, we began to register members. The official opening for mainland China members was announced on July 10th, 2020. In just 80 days since opening, Atomy's sales have already surpassed 1 billion RMB. Isn't that worth some applause? Everyone is really impressive. I truly feel that. Importantly, in 2022, it became a key cultivated cross-border e-commerce platform by the Shandong provincial government. In the China Success Academy in Yantai, I witnessed that there are actually many marketing directors and above filling the entire stage. Atomy has already helped many people realize their dreams here. In the Success Academy in Yantai, I learned that on May 24th, 2023, there will be a groundbreaking ceremony for Atomy's Brand Development Center. Everything that has been prepared for us is wonderful, and it will be realized very soon. I truly feel lucky to accompany a company on its journey towards a century of success. In this 8-year process, many people may have the same concern. Atomy has already been operating in Hong Kong for over 2 years. So is there still a market? I want to ask everyone, do all the people around you know about Atomy? Yes, as long as we manage with care. I believe in this, Hong Kong and Macau. There is also a lot of room for development and great potential for growth. And I believe that in the future, every household's mobile phone will have an app for Atomy. Now, how many global members do we have? We have already exceeded 15 million. We are only accelerating in the right direction. To achieve this goal, our company has arranged online and offline meetings to create a unique success system for Atomy. We are building a platform where ordinary people can realize their dreams. There is only one system in the world of Atomy, which is the successful system of Atomy. Atomy has always emphasized that we are a tool for success. When ordinary people start a business, they need to prepare many things, but Atomy has already prepared a lot for the operators. I am engaged in traditional business, and all the product, administration, and accounting work is handled by me and my colleagues. Along with the risks, it also requires a lot of effort and hard work, but enduring through it has already prepared us with a complete set of product logistics, customer service, and finance. The system allows us to truly achieve zero-cost entrepreneurship, enabling us as operators to completely start our business without any burdens. Our entrepreneurship is very simple, like standing on the shoulders of a giant. It is equally courageous. In fact, the path towards a century is very long. We must take every step steadily and cultivate our efforts with care. Throughout this process, we will definitely become familiar and achieve our goals. Atomy aims to build the most trusted enterprise among consumers, the most principled and regulated business, and a kind company focused on public welfare and charity. It is also a platform for ordinary people to realize their dreams, and that is how I see it. As Atomy moves towards a century, I am also proud of Atomy. Thank you, everyone.